Welcome to the Whiskey Hideaway. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Today we have a special guest here. Addison is here with us today, and Addison is actually a local DJ. He does karaoke shows up at the pub, and of course, you've heard me talk about the pub many times in my videos. So Addison brought by a bottle for us to try. It's one that I've had before, but this is your first time tasting it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the bottle is open, so there'll be no cork pop on this one, but that's okay. We have Woodford Reserve. All right. So a lot of you have probably seen Woodford Reserve, but this one right here, we have, it's a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, and it is 45.2 ABV or 90.4 proof. We're going to give it a shot, and we're going to do it 3 ways. So you ready, buddy?
Yep.
The thing that we normally do is just give it a little stir and put it up to your nose and see if there's any. I mean, on this one, I've had it before. The first thing that I get is brown sugar right off. Are you picking up anything on the nose, or is it all ethanol to you?
Yeah, it just all smells like whiskey.
What do you normally drink?
I'm normally a white drinker, except for rum. I love rum.
Okay.
But vodka and tequila.
Okay.
But I do like Jameson.
Jameson?
Yeah.
All right, so Irish whiskey.
Yeah, I do like
You say you like rum. Have you ever tried, I can't, the bottle in here. Have you ever tried End of Days rum?
I have never.
Okay. It's actually a rum that is finished in bourbon barrels. And it is really good. It's out of North Carolina too, I think Wilmington. And but they also have vodka, and I think they have tequila as well. End of Days Distillery. All right, so let's go ahead and just take a taste. See what you think of this one. That's a nice, smooth. There's honey.
Yeah, it is sweet.
It's got a little bit of burn on the back end.
Oh yeah. I feel that part.
Yeah. So you're used to you like Jameson, so that's normally runs around 40%. Whereas this one is a little bit higher than that, but not by much. But let's go ahead and maybe try and cut this a little bit with some water, if I have any. We'll just throw a cap full of water in here and see if that opens it up a little bit. Everybody's like, why would you want to water down whiskey? Actually, it does help with some higher proof whiskeys. It doesn't always work, but it's...
Where'd you learn so much about whiskey?
Just trying different things and watching a lot of other YouTube channels that, people reviewing whiskey. My favorite YouTube channel that got me into doing this is called the Whiskey Tribe, and they also have another channel called the Whiskey Vault, and the folks that do both of those channels are out of Texas, but they also do a ton of whiskey reviews, and they have their own like marketing school where you come in there and they'll teach you, they'll actually teach you to become sort of a sommelier, to be, to go to different distilleries and be a distiller, so that you can pick out those flavor profiles and sort of craft your spirit exactly the way that you want it. Yep. So let's see if putting a little water in here changes it up any. It's got sort of a buttery finish to it now.
Yeah.
Still not quite there?
Well, a lot smoother than the first.
Yeah.
Not as much burn.
Yeah, definitely. On the back end, it was like when it finally finished and the finish is completely done, feel a little bit of burn like right back here on the first one. Mm-hmm. Nothing on this one.
Yeah.
Now, I told you before we started filming that sometimes when you smoke it, depending on the proof on it, that it will just basically take that burn completely off. So you want to try that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
That'll probably, that's what
now, I was this is already a pretty sweet whiskey, and earlier I was using applewood on some they're hardly charred. So I'm going to use some pecan wood on this. I think it would complement it pretty well.
That's another one.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice smelling wood.
So we get the pecan wood in here, and
That's beautiful. You said let it sit in there for like 10 to 15 seconds.
yeah, don't need to be in there much longer than 10 or 15 seconds. It pretty much goes right into those oils of the whiskey and adheres to the inside of the glass. And
I wonder who first thought to do that.
something to look up. Google. Yeah, no point in smelling it after you smoke it because it's gonna just smell like the freaking smoke. I've learned that too. All right, let's try this.
Do it.
Oh man, that's good.
Yeah, I almost didn't have any burn on that last one.
Yeah,
Um,
it really took a different turn.
so you say this is like the Walmart of stores to the whiskey? You know, it's good.
Oh, this. There's nothing wrong with it. This is like if you like Jack Daniels, you know, that's a step down from this, in my opinion. I'm not a real big Jack Daniels fan.
Yeah.
Now that Jack Daniels that we had, the unaged one in my last episode, that was spot on. Oh my gosh. That stuff was probably the best Jack Daniels I've ever tasted. I mean, it was way more complex, had a lot of fruity notes in it. I mean, it was so good. This one, not a damn thing wrong with Woodford Reserve. I don't think anybody can knock Woodford Reserve. It's a good price point. It's a good tasting whiskey. It's very similar, in my opinion, to Long Branch. That's done actually by Wild Turkey.
Ah.
But it's also a celebrity whiskey that is done by Matthew McConaughey.
Oh wow.
And so I think there's some different stuff that they do on the finish of that one. I've never reviewed that one, but I do like that one a lot, and this kind of reminds me of that a little bit. So.
Sweet.
Cool. Well, thanks, man, for coming and sharing this bottle with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to tell our viewers about what you got going on around here?
I can't really think of anything. My band's gonna be playing at the pub once a month.
Cool.
So if you guys want to come out for that.
Awesome.
Other than that, I can't really think of anything. It's
Yeah.
almost Christmas.
I know. We only got 2 more days.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. So, with that being said, Merry Christmas to you guys out there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Don't forget to join us on our Facebook group as well. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks for coming by, bud.
Thank you.